Who are the Nephilim? The first mention of the Nephilim appears in Genesis 6, 1-4. When human beings began to increase in number on the earth, and daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw that the daughters of men were beautiful, and they married any of them they chose. Then the Lord said, "My spirit will not contend with humans forever, for they are mortal. Their days will be 120 years. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children by them. They were the heroes of old, men of renown." This strange union produced the Nephilim, legendary figures often understood as giants or mighty warriors. But soon after, Scripture tells us why God intervened. Genesis 6, 5-7 reads, "The Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth, and that every inclination of the thoughts of the human heart was only evil all the time. The Lord regretted that he had made human beings on the earth, and his heart was deeply troubled. So the Lord said, I will wipe from the face of the earth the human race I have created, and with them the animals, the birds, and the creatures that move along the ground, for I regret that I have made them." The Nephilim symbolized a world overrun by violence, corruption, and rebellion. Their presence was part of the broader moral decay that led God to send the flood. According to Genesis 6, 11-12, "Now the earth was corrupt in God's sight and was full of violence. God saw how corrupt the earth had become, for all the people on earth had corrupted their ways. The Nephilim were corrupt and violent giants full of wickedness."
In Jewish tradition, they were seen as a direct cause of the flood.
The Book of Enoch describes how the Nephilim, born from the union of angels and humans, became so large and powerful that they consumed everything, animals, crops, and eventually people. Their violence and bloodshed brought ruin to creation itself. In 1 Enoch 7, 4-6 it says, "And the giants began to kill men and to devour them. And they began to sin against birds and beasts and reptiles and fish, and to devour one another's flesh and drink the blood. Then the earth laid accusation against the lawless ones." This paints a picture of utter chaos, a perversion of God's creation. The Nephilim were the giant offspring of the Watcher Angles and the union with human women. They were wiped out in the flood because their very existence represented rebellion, violence, corruption, and destruction.